Hey, I'm Badass Benny and welcome to my channel. If you're an ace, AMAC, and sex human trafficking survivor, you're in the right place. And it won't cost you a penny to like and subscribe and to share worldwide. And please leave your comment down below on the video. Today we're going to talk about, I'm going to read some questions that I had was trying to write my book, and I put up at a community college for someone to come and help me write my book. And so we started with some questions. And, when we're in recovery, we have spiritual things that happen to us, right? And so one day I saw an old friend and from childhood, and I'm calling her Carey. And Carey and I've known each other, maybe 6, 7 years old. And in recovery, it's like I met her and her husband, and they're in their 50s. And I haven't seen her for years and stuff. And I've been working on some, I was doing EMDR and I was doing some heavy therapy. And I was telling her about it, and we were at Home Depot. And it was definitely a God thing, because I was just telling her what I was working on, and we just started talking. And, my mom prostituted herself with a well-known biker gang, and so did Carey and her brother Eli. And so she started talking to me right there, and I said, well, can I do an interview with you? So that's how it all started. So I'm just going to read the questions and what what Carey wrote. And I'm trying to change the name up, so, to protect her anonymity. So these are questions for Carey and a well-known biker gang in the United States. Carey's father he was blind, and he was with this biker gang. And he rode on the back of motorcycles in San Francisco and Richmond. And her mother was called Lady of the House. And that meant, and we'll explain it in here. So question 1. Growing up with the biker gang, what were you exposed to? Family commuted and kept her away from that life. House mouse is traded for sex. It's a female considered disposable. And I believe that's what my mother was. Also, her mother, Carey's mother, considered as a lady, not a house mouse. Parties all the time. Mother only drank, and everyone else did pills and weed and hard, heroin, whatever that was there. It's like a smorgasbord. Very respected father and mother. Her father was blind, Bill, and her uncle named Bitch and Bob. I haven't read this since then. Question 2. The trauma you experienced, can you describe how it made you feel? Never can say that there was trauma. There were only children. One memory that she had was a lot of uncles, not really remembering because of the age. But Uncle Ray, and Big Dogs. Father went into MFT. I don't know what that means. So protective of keeping friends away. No one was allowed in the house. I don't know what MFT stands for. Guns inside of every drawer, and baby boomer gun under their bed. Her father, she said that all you must do is put your back on the wall and pull the trigger. So he taught her how to shoot a gun. And I don't know, it says 10 men down 30 feet away. Mother got tired and Uncle Ray is here and took father around the side of the gate through the backyard. And there's a whistle that blows, you know. And Uncle Ray was a collector, the guy who would collect the debt people owed to the biker gang. And after a bunch of debts and ended up leaving the gang and ended up biking with a different biker gang. And her dad was blind and paranoid. So many parties and choppers. Question 3. What kind of activities and events did you witness when around the biker gang? Mom and Dad let them ride on the back of Bob and Rude Roberts' chopper with Mom and Dad riding next to them. They rode all the way to Paradise, California. Her mom was home until 9. Only thing she ran away from was dirty house because Mom never cleaned the house. 15 kids in 2-block radius. Chase and hide and seek. There was games that we would play, when I was over there at Carey's house. And Eli and her mom and dad were the only couple who were still married. Her mom cooked mesh for hall dinners. Most comfortable feeling. Mother grew up starved and abused. Allowed everyone on the block to eat food. So she always made food and everybody came to eat. And a lot of the kids around the neighborhood would come and go to Carey and Eli's house and their mom and dad's. Question 4. Were you forced to participate in any activities that the biker gang conducted? No, never. Father told stories closest to the actual action. Always knew what was wrong between body parts. Whispers of father being touched as a little boy. Question 5. Growing up with the biker gang, how would you describe the way they conducted business? Example, messy, private, loud, chaotic, illegal, sneaky. Very private life, always closed behind doors, told stories, but never brought issues into the house. Rules, what's in this house stays in this house. Question 6. The women were having sex for money. How would you describe them and what did they call them? Mom and Dad said they were always called a house mouse. Trade them, use them, sex, done with them, dump them. Mom never rode on a motorcycle. Women's mouth is trash. Very classy, who loved her beer. I remember Carey's mom. Verbally violent, abusive, son of a bitch father. Question 7. What mental and physical hardships did you face as a youth? Having a verbally explosive father was hard. Crying a lot, using words because that is how they could communicate. Related to Pigpen. Pigpen in the Peanuts gang. Father committed suicide at age 21. I remember that. When daughter was first born. Always had a smile on her face, cracking jokes, and very insecure. Question 8. Due to the environment you were in, what is it like now building relationships with others? Dirty girl in Chapman Town, doing drugs, etc. Look at people through your ears and your heart, not your eyeballs. Only want genuine, not the fake petty bullshit or garbage. Very solitude person with 3 friends. Doesn't need any more. Husband for about 25 years, monogamous because of parents' bond. What was the one thing you wish you had more of? Time with parents, misses her parents bad. Thank you, Carey. What are you going to do to take care of yourself today?